All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is. This episode of Real Garbage is brought to you by The Sun. Like your dad, it just went out for a pack of smokes a while ago.
This episode is also brought to you by Shitty Jokes. Why was 6 afraid of 7? 'Cause 7, 8, 9.
This is Real Garbage. Seriously, this goddamn weather.
I know.
I'm over it. It's a month where we're officially 2 more days. We're a month into winter.
Yeah.
Official winter. And okay, I don't mind how warm it is because it is like a balmy 7 degrees out and it's
Yeah, it
like
was nice.
9:30 at night. But the rain, the forecast for 14 days is just rain.
I know.
I had 4 days off this week from one job.
Oh, yeah, because of the snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We worked on, I was up at 3:45 in the morning on Wednesday morning.
Ooh.
I shoveled. I had to just to get my car out of the driveway, out of to the
Parking
road
lot?
from my apartment so I could get to work. Because my coworker texted me at 3:30 in the morning and he goes, "Are you gonna be able to get out?" And I'm like, "Sure." Because when I went to bed at 10:30, there was maybe 3 inches of snow on my fence. And when I woke up, looked out the window, I was like, "Fuck!" There's like a foot. I'm like, "Oh man!" I just shoveled for an hour from the front door of the building all the way to because I'm wearing these like little 6-inch like waterproof boots. I don't have my fucking rubber boots. My buddy sent me from the East Coast. Showed up the day after I needed them.
Oh my God.
I even said it too because buddy goes, "Do you have like full-size gum boots?" I go, "No, I only have these, but watch, like mine are in the mail right now. They'll get here tomorrow or something." And they fucking did. The next day, I'm like, "Oh, that's just awesome." Yeah, shoveled snow all day that day, and then went to work at the bar, and then thankfully didn't have to go shovel more snow after work at the bar.
I didn't. There was too much snow to like, A, dig out my car. B, my car was in front of my grandparents' car, so I'd have to dig out theirs if I could, and then mine. And it was just
What kind of granddaughter are you?
the one that doesn't have a shovel. We don't have one. Literally, when my grandparents moved here, they were like, "Fuck the winter coats, the winter boots, fuck everything winter. It doesn't snow."
It's still Canada. And we got
Canada. Fuck it.
And we got dumped on last year. So
Yeah, but that was an anomaly.
No. Most because I've been here for a decade now and I've seen snow a full handful of times, 5 times.
What?
Yeah. Okay. And it was like a lot of snow every time in 10 years. So that's at least every second year you're getting snow.
My grandparents are also just retired. They're like, "Oh, if we get snowed in, we have enough food and wine to last us." Fuck it.
Food and wine.
Yeah.
We don't need water.
For 3 days. All we did was polish off 2 4-liter boxes of wine and a couple bottles and eat.
That snap,
and watch Dr. Phil.
That snap you sent me of your grandpa in his chair.
Whoa. Oh, I got too loud.
I honestly think you laughed too loud and stopped it. It froze it. No, God.
He was like...
He doesn't give a shit.
No.
He didn't give a fuck.
He's like falling asleep and his wine's almost tipped over and my grandma and I are like, "Hey!" And he just like wakes up and looks at his wine glass and he's like, "It's fine." And just...
It was giving me anxiety, like putting a glass too close to the edge of a table.
Yeah.
Ugh. Or when your like dog's ear is flipped inside out,
Oh,
you
I
don't
know.
notice. You're like, "God damn it, my fucking dog's ear."
Yeah. And then someone tried to someone tried to make a path in our cul-de-sac, but they took the snow that they shoveled and made an even bigger wall at the end of everyone's driveway. So even if the plow came, we would not only have the beginning wall that blocked us in from the snowfall, we then had the new wall that the fucking idiot made, and then we would have the third wall with the plow coming through and actually getting everything off. So my grandparents were like, "We'll let it melt."
Trump would just love your cul-de-sac. Look at all the walls, snow
Snow
everywhere.
walls.
I gotta work on my Trump. No, you ever think maybe it was some dickbag kid on the street who was just like, I'm gonna fuck with these people. I mean, he just wanted to block you in. I think I'm thinking like that because I just watched 2 seasons of You in like a week or 5 days.
You don't care about your driveway.
Yeah, he's like,
you don't notice the snow.
But I will protect you and clear your snow and keep you in to keep you away from the crazy drivers in this weather.
Because I love you. Okay, speaking... oh my God, I have a story for you. Speaking of crazy fucking drivers this winter, Thursday, Friday. Yes, it was Friday. It was Friday morning. My first day back into the world after being snowed in. I finally got my car out. The snow had melted enough. I dug my car out, and I'm driving. Fridays are my double days, so in the morning I'm driving to my first job. Double days. And I'm in Sydney, and I'm in like the 2 lanes to turn onto the highway. I'm in the furthest left lane that'll turn into the passing lane, and this old lady beside me in her blue Nissan Leaf, I got you, bitch. She's in the right lane next to me, and if my car is like here on the mic stand, her car was literally that much ahead, so she could have just looked out her driver's side window and seen me. Didn't even need to do a full shoulder check. She doesn't do either. Veers into my lane, scratches the side of my car, and then drives off. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, and then drives off. And I'm like, bitch, I have a dash cam. You are fucked.
Did you chase her?
No, I had to go to work. I had no time.
Did you report her?
Not yet, but I kind of did. One of my best friends works in road safety. So I like have her driver's license number, and then my friend said if the damage isn't enough to your car to like make a claim to ICBC, you can still send in a letter and send in your dash cam footage to road safety, and they can do an investigation on her. And she's old, and if she's like hit and run before, then she's fucked.
Or you could Joe Goldberg her.
Honestly,
you can get her address. You've got her license plate number. You can get her address and stalk her
and take off her side mirrors on her Nissan Leaf because she doesn't use them anyway.
Don't even do things like that. Like just spin the flower pots on her front step the wrong way, move everything a little bit.
Yeah.
Just fuck with her psychologically. But she's old.
You know what's funny is like I know she lives in Sydney because we're leaving Sydney, so I'm bound to see her around. So if I am in Sydney and I see this bitch in the parking lot and she's getting in her Leaf, I'm going to go knock on her window and I'm going to be like, hey, hope you enjoyed the investigation I launched on you when you hit my car and drove off. Try not to do that again leaving.
I think you should just, when she gets in the car, just tap on it with a big smile on your face and get her to roll the window down. And then just go, hi, and take your key and go down the side of her car. Then just smile at her and go, now we're even.
Yeah, truly.
And just back away. Don't turn, just back away.
Yeah, back away, not breaking eye contact. And just smiling.
Just scare her. That's more fun.
Yeah.
I really wish we could do that.
I know.
I don't know how many times we've talked about it before.
Yeah, we've talked about the driving.
How I just want it when someone's tailgating me. And I've been working on my road rage. I don't yell at as many people anymore.
Oh, I
sit there and I kind of, if I notice someone's tailgating me, I turn my rearview mirror down. Mm-hmm. And then I just go and just stare straight ahead. And I slow down just a little bit. Because I like to fuck with them. I still like to fuck with them.
Yeah.
But I just wish it was okay. Maybe you just get like one a year where you can just downshift a little bit, put your hazards on, stop right in the middle of the road, get out of the car and just walk up and go, dunk, 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 dunk. Hey, fuckface.
Yeah.
What is your problem?
Yeah.
And just like, because what?
That's me.
I'm getting all worked up again.
That's literally me every day when I drive. This morning, when I was driving to drop Bran off on my way to work, he was like, I don't think driving's good for your health. And I was like, driving's fine for my health. It's the other people's health that have to worry about it.
But the shittiest thing about it, though, we know we can drive. We're good drivers. I got a clean driving record. I've been driving for fucking 21 years.
I've been driving for 2 years, but I also have a clean record.
What gets me the most is that the majority of drivers out there are like fucking like Morty's dad in that one episode of Rick and Morty where he's stuck in the simulator and he's like, "Oh, human music. I like it." Like they're just fucking idiots.
Yeah, they're oblivious.
Who don't understand what they're doing when they're doing 20 under the speed limit, signaling with no. I saw a fucking idiot turn right onto the fucking off ramp after signaling left. I was behind them in the left lane. And I'm watching this car and I'm going,
Where are you
and
going?
I see the left blinker come on. I go, why? And all of a sudden, I'm to the off ramp. I'm like, wow. Like that is just, I'm going to turn now. 'Cause I hope this is the right way. Like this is what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
This is what the majority of people with a fucking license are like.
Did I tell you about the old man in Sydney that I like made eye contact with in my rear view? Because that's what I do. When people are either behind me or ahead of me and I make eye contact with them when they're tailgating me from behind or when they're being a fucking idiot in front, I'll make sure they see me and then I will just turn into the most crazy fucking bitch ever. Like, I don't know, maybe watching Jersey Shore when I was like 13 rubbed off on me too much. But there was
channeling Snooki?
Yeah, no, JWoww.
Oh, I don't know.
Stay and get your ass beat. Stay and get your ass beat. Stay and get your fucking ass beat.
It's actually happening, people. She's quoting Jersey Shore.
No, but like,
come on.
This old man in
we
the
need
50
to talk about that.
In the 50 zone is going 30.
Oh yeah. Then he was doing 20 in the 30.
Yeah, and then he's making eye contact with me and sees I'm getting mad and points to the sign that's literally telling him his speed, thinking he's in the right, and I'm just staring at him. And I got so mad after that point. I was like, "Pull over, let's go!" Like making those motions too. I was like, "Pull over, let's go, pull over."
I was saying you're gonna end up on the news.
Yeah, some 24-year-old woman was arrested for.
Say it more nasally. A 24-year-old
girl was arrested today for
beating an old man.
For going 20 in the 30 zone.
So this, okay, because you've said this a bunch, like you're locking eyes with people.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. Notice, can you see the eyes of the person in the car in front of you?
Sometimes, yes.
If you're wearing polarized sunglasses.
This guy was wearing sunglasses. I couldn't see his eyes, but I could tell he was looking at me because he was engaging with me. And here's the thing I love about driving. Nobody knows.
It's off the stand.
Nobody knows how small I am when I'm driving. And if you see a person who has fucking Kill Bill rage in their eyes and they're just like, "Pull over, let's go. You want to fucking risk my safety? I'll risk yours." And if someone challenges me and I get out, they're just gonna see this 5'3" person, and I'm like, yeah. My driver's license says 5'4". Let's do this.
We just had a Katie explosion, folks.
Yeah.
It's almost equivalent to a Michael Bay explosion. Wow. I was like, I'm just going to, because that's a fucking rant and a half. That was good.
Thank you so much.
I just can't wait for the day you come in here and go, I hurt someone on the road today on the way here, and I won't be able to podcast because the police follow me here. I have to go give a statement, and they're taking me in for processing. So I will maybe call you later if I need bail.
No, see, the thing with me that not many people know, except if you're like really close with me, like, you know that like me getting super, I'm sweaty now. Me getting super
Turned
heated.
the heat on a while ago too.
Like I'm not the type of person that would actually like fucking break someone's windows with a crowbar or like assault someone or
so tempting though.
I know. Or like actually, beat someone's ass. For me, like getting like that and just letting rage consume you, fuck, it's so cathartic.
I don't think I've said it before, but I think you should take up a martial art of some sort.
I would love to. When I was a kid and I watched Charlie's Angels, I was in my living room and I was like, and my mom was like, fucking stop.
Have you seen the new? I saw the preview for the new Charlie's Angels. Mm-hmm. Have you seen it?
No.
When it comes out, we're gonna have to review it. Yeah, because it looked bad. Like, I don't know what was wrong with the original. Like Cameron Diaz and Drew Barrymore and
Lucy Liu.
Lucy Liu.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Excuse me.
Whoop, there it is.
But okay, so
Michael Bay.
we picked Michael Bay's new movie 6 Underground because now I looked at the reviews. I saw 37% from the critics on Rotten Tomatoes, who I'm really losing faith with.
Yeah.
And 62 from the viewers, which still to me, after watching this, is still too low.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, when you picked this movie, I had heard nothing but bad things, and I was like, okay, I'm ready to review a fucking horrible one. And at one point, I remember I turned to you and I'm like, why am I enjoying this so much?
This was one of my... Okay, it's R-rated, you pointed out.
Yes.
And I don't know why I didn't put 2 and 2 together in the first 5 minutes when there's just gunshots and blood hitting people in the face.
Yeah.
And people dying and getting run over with cars and slammed into cars and fucking flipped over
and all the
with cars.
fuck face. Yeah.
This was one of, I think Michael Bay should only do R-rated movies.
I agree.
Because, was Bad Boys and Bad Boys 2 weren't R-rated, were they? They're PG-13, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even that, there was a couple swears, but it wasn't a lot of swears.
It was like, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, it was clean. So I don't know. I hope maybe the new Bad Boys is R-rated. And it's Michael Bay still. But this was fantastic.
This was good.
I was expecting a piece of trash, and it was like a cool storyline with cool characters.
So much action.
Non-stop action.
Yeah,
This
literally.
was like, I had to stop. I paused it at an hour and a half. I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I can't sit here any longer because I think I spent an hour going, I gotta go to the bathroom, but I don't want to stop this movie.
Can't. Yeah.
We're in my own house. The bathroom's right there. But I'm like, this is just nonstop action. It is it's up there with like the Fast and the Furious franchise.
Yes.
This is what I kept thinking was this is just a way cooler Fast and the Furious because it's rated R.
Mm-hmm.
Man. So in a nutshell, hold on. What was the story of this movie? They're ghosts. So they're people that have died.
Yeah.
With no, some of them, I guess, they all had special skills. They did. They all had special skills. I can't take that away from them.
Yeah.
So they were all handpicked by, we never got his fucking name either.
No.
I wonder if you looked it up, it would show his name.
No.
It would just be one.
On IMDb, even the ones that said their names, it just says their numbers.
Son of a bitch. We never got
one's
name. So these guys, they're kind of like secret agents. They had special skills. Mm-hmm. They faked their own deaths. Or were almost died and got stolen by one, Ryan Reynolds. Mm-hmm. And they're a crack team that takes care of the evil in the world. They kill terrorists and dictators and the people that the government can't or won't go after.
Yeah.
Which is a cool premise for a movie.
It is. And
it's an idea that's been done
totally
over and over again, but I felt like this had a kind of unique Michael Bay flair to it.
But also, sorry, I just noticed a huge fucking glob on my glasses, and
a glasses glob. Well, you don't want globs in glasses. You want something to clean that glass glob?
I got a glass glob cleaner in
glass
here.
Glass glob rag in there. Okay, cool.
Glass glob getting.
Get that glass glob.
Get that glass.
Did you know that coffee filters work really well for cleaning
Yes,
glasses?
I do that all the time when I'm at the pub.
I'll be at work, and I'm like, yes, I'm cleaning my glasses. They're like, what are you?
And someone's like, "Are you brewing coffee?" And I'm like, "No,
no,
you dummy! I'm cleaning my glasses."
Kind of stupid question.
What kind of fuck? You see me with a coffee filter and you think I'm making coffee, dumbass.
So I love how this movie just got right into it.
Yep. And one thing. Sorry, that's what I was trying to say before my glass glob came around. The glob. In this, you know how in movies that have tried to do this premise before, there's a team of 6 or even 4, but only 2 are the main characters and utilized. No, this one, I think everyone got the same amount of screen time, except for 7 because he was introduced a bit later.
Well, 6 didn't get a lot. He got the first 20 minutes until he died.
Yeah, but wow, those first 20 minutes
was intense.
Yeah, it was like
fast cars.
Fast and the Furious meets the Bourne
funny,
Identity.
That with a dab of Ryan Reynolds comedy.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Deadpool and Fast and the Furious and Jason Bourne.
It was unbelievable.
It was so good.
So you said the budget for this was $150 million. I wonder how much it made.
I know, because it's hard to say because it's on Netflix.
Yeah, so this is...
Let me Wikipedia it
Would
and
you
see if
be
it
able...
says.
Did it go... It didn't even go into theaters,
No,
did
it didn't.
Weird. So this is what we get when people like Michael Bay team up with Netflix's endless budget.
Yeah. I like it.
I want more.
And also, a little like side note, I really appreciated that the car that they were like driving around wasn't a Lamborghini or a Porsche or a Mustang. It was an Alfa Romeo.
That's what it was?
Yeah.
Romero or Romeo?
Romeo.
Vroom.
I don't know.
First of four and under seconds.
A nice
wow.
A nice Italian car to take home to your mother.
I just tried to quote Robert Goulet. Will Ferrell impersonating Robert Goulet, and I fucked it up bad. Anyway, and I want Robert Goulet. I wanted that car though.
Yeah.
Even with the green paint job.
I know, right?
I don't know, that green paint job. You might, after a while, go, ugh.
It might blind you a bit.
It's day glow green.
Yeah.
Like you're laughing like, is that car a transformer?
Yeah, honestly, I was like, you know what? If this transforms, I will not be surprised.
But it wouldn't have made the movie worse. It would have made it even better. 6 Underground, Dark Side of the Moon, Transformers 5.
God.
Fucking Transformers with Ryan Reynolds. Why not? I'd watch it. Better than Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, truly.
His unbelievable, quotes, daughter in the movie. You guys look like you're fucking. You probably were. I love you, daughter.
I'm trying to find the fucking... Nope, it just says budget. It doesn't say what it made because
just the subscriptions,
there's no
I guess.
Yeah, there's no ticket sales or whatever.
It's like, I feel like Netflix is like a giant alien glob, like a blob.
Yeah.
And every time it's like brrr, a movie producer takes a big chunk out of it, it just goes blah, and then within like 24 hours it just goes brrr, and everything comes right back into it.
Yeah.
It's just a never-ending, unkillable blob. Because it's just the subscriptions. Like, they got to be making hundreds of millions of dollars every month.
Totally.
Subscriptions. There's people that pay for the bigger subscription for like more than one screen.
Yeah.
I need it on my phone and in my car and everywhere. But here's $20 a month. I think I'm paying, I don't know, it used to be $8, now it's $13.
Yeah.
We're like the frogs in the boiling water.
I know.
Sure, I'll pay more for my Netflix.
I know.
Is it hot in here? 4.5 minutes in, explosions.
Yep.
I love it. Mm-hmm. Like, oh my God. This is my pick of the so far in 2019 best action pick ever.
Yeah.
I wanted to do, and I still want to do, Rambo Last Blood.
Oh, yes.
You probably never seen any of the other.
I haven't.
Fuck, hold on. My mom's texting me right now. What'd you think of the fight? Don't say anything.
Mom! I didn't watch the fucking fight.
So, fuck. Not until tomorrow. Exclamation points on everything. Jesus. Yeah, I'm like, I'm not touching the internet. I'm not fucking doing anything.
Good.
I want to watch it tomorrow morning. That's my thing. I download it. I acquire it.
I acquire it legally, of course.
Some of the fucking dialogue in this was, most of it was good. Some of it was like pretty ridiculous. Like when they're doing the slide around the giant statue and these like, baby, and there's like some girls scooping it out. Puppies.
Yeah.
Fuck the kids. Save the puppies.
Yeah, true. Save those French bulldogs.
We don't need more children on this planet.
We need more French bulldogs.
We absolutely do.
Yeah, those cute little fuckers. But yeah, this intense car chase. You don't know what's happening, why it's happening, which I like. Like,
all we know is they got an eyeball.
Yeah, usually there's just over exposition and you know everything the characters know. But this is the second movie I've seen within the past 2 weeks where you know as much as the characters or less than the characters. Like
1917.
Yes.
I'm probably gonna go see it. Maybe tomorrow night, actually.
It's so good.
Yeah, because I'm doing it.
Fuck me up.
I might do it.
Do it. And then I'll go see it again, and then we can
do it.
Podcast it.
I'm down for that.
Cool.
Making notes and fucking talking to my phone. Oh my God, this one time when they went and they almost got shot there, it's so crazy. it records every word. It's one thing about not watching this by myself is I'm not talking into the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this happened. I'm reading my notes in my own voice. Driver, billionaire, CIA spook. These are the characters. Driver, who only lasts 20 minutes. Dave Franco, poor guy.
I know.
I got a huge paycheck for this, though.
Oh, totally.
I'll take a couple millions to get killed with a forklift.
Yeah. I can't see.
So you got the driver, CIA spook, the billionaire, the hitman,
the doctor, and the Skywalker. As soon as we were introduced to the Skywalker, I turned to you and I was like, is that legal? And you were like, well, they used the
Skywalker.
But later there's references to Darth Vader and stuff. So I'm pretty sure Michael Bay had to have gone to George Lucas. No, he doesn't own it anymore. Disney. And been like, hey, Mickey, can I? Can I?
Use the name, huh?
Yeah. Ha-ha, see? Maybe this will garner popularity for Rise of the Resistance. Ha-ha.
$4 million. Ha-ha.
Yeah.
You drive a hard bargain, Mickey.
Well, honestly, conspiracy. Well, Disney owns like Marvel, Star Wars, everything. Basically everything. Fox. So Netflix can't have any of those things that Disney owns on Netflix anymore because Disney has its own streaming service. So Netflix was probably like, hey, Disney, can we reference and use like Darth Vader and the Skywalker? And Disney was like, a Disney reference in a Netflix film? Sure, that'll only garner more attention to Disney Plus when they think, oh, after this, I'm going to look for a Marvel movie or a Disney movie, and you can't find it.
I mean, that's it. You know what? That's not really well, I guess it's a conspiracy.
I don't know.
It makes sense, though. Like, why would it would be in their best interest to go, yeah, of course you can say that in your script.
Yeah.
Because it's only going to be people going, oh, Disney. Oh,
right.
Oh, thinking of that now.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about it right now. People listening are going, oh, Disney.
Oh, Disney.
Oh, Darth Vader. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, it makes sense. The Skywalker, though. He didn't. Okay, he was.
I guess
he spent quite a bit of time on a roof.
Yeah, I guess parkouring is skywalking.
Parkour.
But fuck. Ooh, so many.
The point of view.
I know.
Parkour shots are pretty cool.
Good.
Okay, one memorable parkour scene in my mind: Casino Royale in France. I'm pretty sure they're in France, in Paris, and it's Daniel Craig. Maybe it's not Paris. Daniel Craig and some black dude. They have that foot chase at the start of the movie. Do you remember it? He's on the rooftop. Jumps through a window. They're running down hallways, jumping up over doors and shit, up a crane.
Yeah.
That's like that scene is just gonna. It was insane. So a lot of these shots that they use with the parkour stuff kind of had me like, ooh, Jesus. Like, because like when you see point of view and you're jumping over from like roof to roof, it's like, shit, this is crazy. Because I've only ever seen it. You know, you see it occasionally on YouTube videos. You go down the rabbit hole and you're looking at extreme shit, and you're like, "Oh man, this is crazy."
My most memorable parkour thing that I've seen was the episode of The
Office.
Office.
Say that you've done.
No,
the episode. Parkour.
The episode. Yeah, I parkour off my couch to the fridge.
Off the couch, bounce off the chair, somersault to the cupboard.
Yeah. No, the episode of The Office when Michael, Dwight, and Andy parkour.
Office parkour. Off the sea can, onto the garbage can, into the dumpster. I don't think it's safe, Michael.
Yeah.
Parkour. But yeah, like the parkour scenes in this were crazy.
So good.
So yeah, the characters were all unique enough to like they're all likable too.
Yeah.
Even like 2 with her stoic, very I'm a bitch kind of face. She had a really good resting bitch face.
Yeah.
What actor? Who is that? What else have I seen her in?
You probably saw her. She was Shoshana in Inglourious Bastards.
Oh,
yeah.
Shoshana!
Yeah.
Mademoiselle, may I smoke my pipe? Thing was huge. I'm like, where the fuck have I seen her from? So I think that's the only thing I've seen her in. I may have seen her in 1 or 2 other things. But yeah, the characters were good. They were likable. They were well played, well acted. And because usually there's always one, they always try to make one character in a movie where you're like, ugh, I don't like number 8. He's a fucking dirtbag, piece of shit. But all these characters I enjoy. And that's like, it's rare for that to happen. So this chase scene is still going on. They drive through a museum.
Yep.
Okay, so I have to pick apart a couple of things. The impracticality of how close the car chasing them is at all times.
I know.
Like there was a point where he's like, I'm going to drive through the front door of the museam because that's the only way to get in. And he like comes to a sliding stop, backs into an alley, then goes, all right, here we go. Drives through the door of the museum, and the bad guy is instantly 3 feet off his bumper. I'm like, how? Where did you come from?
I know, like constantly.
All the time through this entire movie. And I think at maybe the half-hour mark, I was like, just let it go. Just let it go. Because you just had, like, it's a Michael Bay movie. You just have to ignore that and go, yeah, totally could happen.
Yeah, checks out.
Because there was a lot of that. And if I was going to watch this and go, I don't buy that. I don't believe that. It would just ruin this film experience.
Totally.
But this was just too good.
I know, like, there was never a time where I was like, what time is it? I'm bored. Something happened. I was almost the opposite, like, fuck, stop happening.
But there were some physics things that I have to point out. Like, there's a point in this chase scene where the bad guy's Suburban drives at them from the top of what looks like the Coliseum down the stairs. Like
down the amphitheater stairs.
I'm going, okay, the car hasn't flipped over, so that's one thing, but how the fuck did you get up there in the first place ahead of these guys to drive straight at them?
I know.
So there's that where you're like, no, there's not a road that goes up to the top of the stands.
Yeah.
At least I don't think there is. I've never been there. It didn't look like the kind of place that would have a road to the top floor. It's like, no. So that was, and the Suburban, like, it's not a Canyonero. It's not going to go up the stands. It just didn't have the wheelbase for it.
Then again, I've never been to Florence, Italy. They could have a road right up to the Coliseum.
They might have. I don't know.
They might.
But for this argument's sake, I'm going to say they don't. And this was just completely like, unless they got lifted up there by a helicopter. Okay, you drive off the grandstand into the and still not hit them. But then they got, so the chase, there were so many bad guys too.
Yeah.
Like, bad guys set up ahead of them in like the aqueduct where they're like, oh man, who are these guys? Shooting out the window. I can't see. And this is where we lose 6 because he
Tokyo drifts into a forklift.
He's been driving like on point this entire time. And here he's like, oh shit, not even hitting the water.
And he's like, I can't see. And then Ryan Reynolds kicks out the windshield and then he gets forklifted. Right
through the neck. Like, it's a violent way to go.
Ooh, yeah.
And that was the opening 20 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
At this point, I was like, God damn, this movie's going to be awesome. So now, so they go to find, they're like, we got to find another one.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's called 6 Underground.
Because 6 is underground in the first 20 minutes.
Oh my God. That makes so much sense. That's not why.
No, I don't know.
It's supposed to be like 6 of them
Under
underground.
The radar.
Yeah, they're ghosts. They're dead. So why not just give 7 the number
6
6?
spot?
So
I don't know, to be respectful.
But we've seen that one doesn't care about.
And if number 4 dies, they can't give him 5 because there's already a 5 unless 5 is already dead.
So he's like, he's 4, and then all of a sudden they're like 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8.
Yeah.
This is weird. All of a sudden people keep dying. Like, okay, you're 13, you're 27, I'm 33, and we still got 1 here. I don't know how we keep surviving. But that just seemed like, just give him. Because, like, Ryan Reynolds' character 1 talks about how, like, we're not a family. I don't love you guys. I don't want to know your names. And you're just a number to me. If he's just a number to you, then give 7 6.
Yeah.
Like, that would make more sense. And then you're 6 underground. You're not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7.
In real life, that would make sense, but
in the movies.
Yeah. Well, just because if they made 7 just a replacement 6, we'd probably get confused as fuck watching it, seeing 1 6 and then another, like, I don't know.
I don't think so, because they never mention 6 again.
True.
They never bring him up for the rest of the movie. I think they mentioned him once.
Yeah, true.
And not even like, man, he got killed by a forklift. He drove us into a forklift. He was apparently he was a shitty driver.
Yeah.
There's none of that. There's no like, man, we missed 6. Oh man, what was 6's name? Like, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
so for that right there, Reynolds is like, doesn't matter. So fuck it. So just give 7 6. Then you'd be 6 underground. This is just one thing that annoyed me. But it was still a fucking great movie. Mm-hmm. So where are we at now? So they find
a 7 who is a military sniper.
We get a very quick backstory of him.
Yeah.
Like, real quick.
And then they convince him to make himself dead.
Oh, yeah, he fake drowns.
Yeah.
Just for the record, fake drowning, not the way I'm going to fake my own death. I fucking hate being underwater.
Really?
I'm not comfortable being underwater.
Oh, I love swimming and being underwater.
Really?
Yeah.
I know I can hold my breath for a while, but I just don't like being underwater. I just like, as soon as I get underwater, I'm like, get above water.
Oh, weird. For me, it's so relaxing. Like, if I'm like in a lake or in the bathtub, I'll just like, if I'm in the bath, I'll just like fill the tub and relax and then like go and like lean my head back and then like go under and just be like, oh my God, yes, hot water all over me. And then in the lake, I don't know. For me, it's just very like soothing.
I want to get like that. I would, because I know like, I see like free diving videos, people taking one breath and just free diving for like 5 minutes. It would be cool to get to that point. Like Dan Harmon's actually, he's posted all over Instagram that he's gotten better at swimming, like over the last 6 months, like all summer and then into the fall. And now he's like he can go like to the end of his pool and back underwater in one breath. I'm like, but he went from like not being able to be underwater at all. I'd love to find Dan Harmon's fucking swim coach. Because at this point, I'm just like, I can swim and do the 3 breaths. And
yeah.
But I'm not, like I get to the end, I'm like, oh, you were underwater. And I'll swim like twice a year.
My grandma's like that. She hates the water. She hates getting her face wet. So like like in the shower, she's told me she just like, and then like gets out. Yeah.
It almost feels like sometimes you put your face in the water for too long, it feels like you're getting waterboarded. Like
No.
If I ever got waterboarded, I would tell anyone anything. Even with the threat of waterboarding, like, hey, Jeff, so if you don't tell us where the drugs are, we're going to waterboard you. Sure, yeah. I'll tell you exactly where they are. The idea of it was like,
I'd be like, okay. Glug, 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 glug.
I can't. I hate the idea of not being able to breathe. Like if like when I'm eating, like I live alone. When I'm eating and I take too big of a bite of potatoes or something, I'm like,
you don't even have a chair in here to Heimlich yourself.
I could do the Heimlich to myself over the back of this couch.
Okay.
I have thought of this a lot.
Okay.
Because there's been times where I'm like, oh no, this is how it goes. Yeah, and then take a sip of water, you're like, no, and then take more water, you're like, oh God, it's gone.
You're like, oh, force it down.
I better take a smaller bite next time. I hate eating slow. I hate slow eaters. And I eat, I'm like,
yep.
Like, dog with
like
his face in a bowl.
It'll be your last meal.
It's terrible. Oh, I thought the idea of 7, who should be 6, 7 watching his own funeral.
I know, from like,
Listening
200 feet away?
Why would you want to listen? I would not.
I'd want to listen to everyone talking at my funeral and the eulogies. Are you kidding? I would love to see if the people who said like, "Oh, we're your best friend," don't show up, or they show up and they're like, "Fuck that bitch! I'm glad she's gone."
He was always an asshole to me.
Yeah, and then I'd be like, "Yeah,
Well, yeah.
I'm not dead."
You'd be like, "Fuck you, motherfuckers, back from the dead."
Yeah.
You see people being real sad. You'd be like, "Shit, I don't want to make you that sad. I'm coming back."
Yeah, I'm coming back.
I'm not dead, for real.
For real, it was just a prank. Could you come out?
It'd be terrible.
Yeah.
I would not want to watch it. I'd be like, no, I just take me to the base.
Yeah.
Take me to the ghost. What do they call it? The haunted house.
Yeah.
Their name,
haunted
the
house.
clubhouse, the haunted house. What was it exactly? It looked like a hollowed out plane.
It was Michael Bay's very own private jet.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I read it in the trivia.
Trivia.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because I was like, it looked like a plane. Oh, gas bubble in there somewhere.
Oh, it'll come out.
Oh, I loved this. So he takes 7 to the thing. He's like, well, we better bring you up to speed or whatever he said. We better pull the wool off your eyes. And he's like, these are our 13 targets. This is our wall of bad guys. Why are the faces covered up? And this just oh my God, I just realized something. They only pulled off one cover for picture.
Yeah.
One of like 13. Mm-hmm. Are they going to make more of these movies?
Probably. I hope so.
Yes! This is going to be like Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
There's going to be 13 of them because there's 13 targets on that wall. Oh my God. I didn't realize that until right now. because he pulled off one, and I was like, why are you revealing it? It's just for dramatic, like, these are our targets. Yeah. Do you know this guy? We're going to tell you who he is. But they didn't uncover any of the other ones. And there was already one that was like uncovered. So that means there's
the previous guy.
that means there's 11 more targets.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Bay, please make more.
Yeah, come on, baby.
I would watch every one of them.
Same. 100%.
So that, yeah. Wow. Okay, that makes sense. They're going to make more because they only uncovered one target. Oh.
Yeah. So then they go to a play in Paris. No, where are they?
The Louvre.
Yeah, so they are in Paris. Yeah. So they go see a play. And after an act, Ryan Reynolds' number one character is talking to their new target, the dictator of dictator Rovak
of Kyrgyzstan.
And fuck. Oh yeah, I loved the product placement of his Avion gin.
Avion or aviation?
Oh, aviation.
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 Yeah, because you noticed that, and I was like, oh shit. It's probably like probably while they were there, he's like, take a couple shots for the ad.
Yeah.
Reynolds. Probably good gin. I like gin. Mm-hmm. Gin actually, okay, of all the booze, gin actually gives me like a wicked buzz. I'll have like a double gin and tonic and or gin and soda and be like, hi, what's up? Don't talk. It's good. I love that. Oh, so that Ariana. So this was like, yeah. So this was a flashback. We're still in the past.
Yeah. Because we start in the past.
That's right. So this whole first 40 minutes of this movie is in the past.
Yeah.
Because as we meet Ariana, he's like, oh, I didn't catch your name. And he's like, I am Rovak. He's like, I'm talking to the bartender.
Yeah, he was like, I was actually talking to the pretty lady.
I was talking to her.
Just like not taking his shit. He was like, actually, I was not talking to you.
She was a bombshell, too.
Yeah.
Because they had a little hot, steamy sex scene after this. You okay?
Yeah.
Bless you. Was that sneeze?
Mm-hmm.
3 sneezes. And then when it's like, boom, the present. And now they're going to Vegas.
Yeah.
This movie was just like a fucking roller coaster ride.
I know.
With all hills and valleys and instantly back to hills. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. The valleys, straight down, real high speed. Right back up to the top. And another one. Because they go to Vegas, and I love the way they introduce Vegas. It's like, we're going to Vegas. Boom! Michael Bay ass shot.
Yeah, like...
Chick in a skirt.
Almost upskirt ass shot. Okay.
And I love watching movies. I can't watch movies without subtitles now. I can't. I miss shit.
Yep.
And I loved how all of the subtitles for the music in this was like... ominous electronic music.
Yeah.
Dangerous, ominous electronic. Everything was electronic music. Or Bishop Briggs or Muse.
I love the soundtrack.
It was great.
And then at one point they like broke the fourth wall and they were like, who picked this song?
But we get ahead of ourselves. But that was good. They're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And I think it was it was Bishop Briggs again.
Mm-hmm.
They used Muse Dig Down twice, and Bishop Briggs
White Flag or whatever.
Yes, White Flag twice.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Why?
No, they don't have to pay many royalties. They use the same songs.
I guess. So they hit these dudes. So were these all 4? I didn't realize they had all 4 generals in that room.
Yeah.
I thought they were only getting the one, the short fat guy. But I guess he invited all the other generals in.
Yeah, he was like,
hookers.
Let's go to Vegas.
Vegas, baby! You have to yell that when you drive in, apparently.
Yep.
They kill them all there, and then just out of nowhere.
Yeah, 2 and 3 start fucking.
Yeah. Just like boom, this is happening. No kissing though.
Yeah.
Why? Can't get attached. They get attached anyway.
Yeah. Because they kiss.
Yeah. You can't. Yeah. Fucking without kissing is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's very animalistic and not in a good way.
It's weird. I remember once this girl I was dating was like, fuck me with no emotion. I'm like, I hadn't been laid in like 14 months, so I was like, okay.
Okay.
I had emotion. She couldn't tell though. Lights were off. I never told her.
Oh my God.
But I liked how this movie gave each character their own chunk.
Yes.
And it wasn't like each one was too long, and each one had ties with the other characters. Mm-hmm. So it was cool. It was just a wicked way to like to tell us who these characters were.
Yeah, rather than this is 5, she's a doctor. She, like, exposition by other characters telling her story.
Wait, actually, no, now that I think of it, we didn't get all of them.
We didn't get 5.
No.
We
didn't get
2.
5. So we got 7 before he got picked up.
Yeah.
We got 2. We got 1.
We got 4.
4.
We got 3, I'm pretty sure. No.
We didn't get 3. We only got him visiting his mom. And that's it. We didn't get his backstory because we all got the...
No, we got a bit. Like, he shot that guy in the pool.
Oh, yeah. And then
but not a lot.
Yeah, so we did get 3. We didn't get... I didn't see a big 5. Was
no.
it 5? Was I saying 5?
Yeah, the doctor.
I didn't see a big 5. We didn't get her story.
Hmm.
And she, to be honest, she didn't play as big of a role as the rest of the characters in this movie either. Mm-hmm. She had the green dress on with the pink mask, and she was downstairs for a lot of the scene that we get to eventually in the Hong Kong high-rise. So, yeah, I wonder if maybe she's in the sequel. She gets more.
Hopefully there is a sequel.
Oh, I loved the... So this would be the worst way to get promoted at work if you were a general or somebody waiting to be a general.
Oh, my God, I know.
This is vicious. He's like, okay, you 4 are my new generals. Welcome to the club. Now throw them off the building. Be the worst. You'd be like, that would be like the
about
worst
to text your mom,
ever.
like, I got a promotion off the building.
Takes a selfie at the top of the building. Just got promoted at work. # moving on up. Thrown off. And, oh, man, falling off a building would be a shitty way to go.
I know, because, like, you know it's happening, but you're falling off, like, a huge building, and you're just like, oh, fuck no.
I wonder if a small part of you would be like, woo! Like enjoying it for a split second before you're like, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No.
What if you didn't die right away? Should have lay there with all the broken bones. Land on your back, you're looking up at where you came from. Man, that was a long way.
Oh my God. Completely, like, paralyzed.
Oh, yeah, because we got the backstory for 4, and we got his full parkour point of view shots when he stole the necklace.
Yeah.
And then he fell off a building. Mm-hmm. And is that when?
And then, that's when 1 finds him.
And set him up in that weird. What was the. Okay. What
it was very Jigsaw-esque.
Yeah. Just to scare him.
I guess.
So 1's a little psychotic.
Yeah.
He's a genius, but he's kind of fucked. Because, like, really, you'd have to be a little weird to get off on seeing the fear in someone's face when they're going to die.
Or maybe he just wanted to make sure that, like, he wasn't afraid of guns or, like, because you can't have someone on your team who's like,
But we learned later that 4 was kind of a pussy. Like, really, he didn't know how to fight that well.
He was just running away. He gets
later.
all the time.
Yeah.
He gets beat up more than once.
You would think that you'd be like, okay, 4, we're going to teach you how to fight with a knife.
Yeah.
Because you're not that big and you're not very strong. Mm-hmm. We want you to be, you're fast.
Yeah.
So we want you to be able to just stab motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Because you need to defend yourself. But they didn't.
No.
So that just seemed like that's a hole. It's a hole right there. If I wasn't on the team, I would have been like, can you guys fight? You'd want people on your team that could defend themselves.
Yeah, not just people who are fearless.
Yeah, like, you're like, oh, we're getting shot at. I surrender.
Yeah.
Damn it. I hired the wrong guy. We needed the other 3.
So then they go on a mission to rescue the dictator's brother from his Hong Kong penthouse suite prison.
Yeah, this is halfway through the movie now.
Yeah.
I wrote down, I'm like, Hong Kong, 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 minute, halfway. And, like, this is where, we learned that the one brother saw the other brother, and he's like in Hong Kong, and then, like, all right, let's go fucking get him. Mm-hmm. And this is when they don their masks.
Yeah, they're really cool bulletproof masks that they take off halfway through the fight. Okay.
And they use so they come in the bottom, and they use nitrous oxide bombs. Mm-hmm. Now, I missed the part about with the dentist thing, where they got the gas. I was like typing in my phone or something.
The number 5 said she got it from her dentist. I don't know.
Oh, she was a doctor. What if she was a dental hygienist?
No, she was a doctor.
Oh, yeah, because she was doing surgery in the back.
Yeah.
And so to me, I think from my experience, from watching movies, I don't know how true this is, I think nitrous oxide only lasts while you're under it, like while you're gassed. Mm-hmm. I don't think as soon as you take it away and you start breathing oxygen, I don't think it's like, oh, I'm still high on that nitrous.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I probably should have Googled this. I'm sure someone's like, you're fucking stupid. Totally is.
You don't know how nitrous gas works?
Imbecile.
How?
Because 3 is still high as shit laughing for the next 15 minutes of the movie. And I don't think that would have happened. But again, you have to suspend your belief. It's a Michael Bay movie.
No, you're right. It takes about 2 minutes for the effects to wear off once you stop breathing in the nitrous oxide.
Yeah. That elevator, the elevator ride up 90 floors,
Yeah,
I think would at least take 45 seconds on a high-speed elevator.
Yeah.
So 45 seconds to 2 minutes. You're good to go after that. But he was everything's so funny. Talking like Darth Vader with her. And he's like, oh my God. She's like, your thing's broken. You're breathing in the gas. It's like, no, you guys, you're 90 floors up. There's no gas.
Yeah.
So that was my second issue with this movie. Only the second one, though.
In an hour in.
Hour 15 at this point. But yeah, you had pointed out they take their masks off.
Yeah.
Or he takes his mask off.
They've already been proven to be bulletproof because 3 was reaching for the bad guy's gun because it was pearl handled. And 7 thought it was a bad guy. And then he looked through a bullet hole and he shot him. And the mask saved him. And then he just takes it off because he's mad. Like, you dumbass.
Shot me in the face. I can't believe you did that. This is another thing, too. If 7 shot between the two of them, you figure they would have went, holy shit, 7, was that you? Did you just shoot through the wall?
Because they're on comms.
Yeah, he could have been like, yeah, why? Oh, because it's us standing on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, did 3 just pick up a gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sure did. Oh, okay, maybe you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But that's pretty crazy to have seen that through the scope and like, oh, that guy just grabbed a bad guy's gun.
I know.
Because I know it's a bad guy's gun.
Yeah, because they're not our guns.
Wait, you weren't holding that gun before. He's like, this is a cool gun. I'd fucking take someone's gun if it was cool. I'm like,
totally.
Yeah, that's a really cool gun. I'm going to keep this. You don't need it. You're dead.
And then, so they all make it out with the dictator's brother, except for 4.
Because 7 floods the place.
Yeah, he shoots the rooftop infinity pool, shoots it open, and the water sucks everyone out and breaks the windows, except for 2 and 3. They jump onto chandeliers and hold on.
Strong chandeliers.
But then, 4 is on the roof, and he's like, just leave without me. And number 1's like, all right, deuces. And then 7 is like, I'm not leaving anyone behind again. Fuck that shit. Makes him pull over the car. And then
7 shoots.
So, this is where 4 runs off and parkours down the crane.
This is after they zip line across with Buddy. They try to knock him out. 3 tries to knock him out. Punches
like
him
a
10
million
times. In the face. 10 times in the face. And they zip line across, and then 4's like, they cut the zip line. I'm fucked. I'm stuck here. And then, he parkours his way down
across
the building.
Across a crane.
Oh, yeah, across the crane to another building, or down the crane to the top of another building, because I believe it was on top of another building.
Yeah.
And then eventually gets chased by that big-ass dude wearing that stupid shirt, the man, the legend.
Yeah.
They fall into a net that didn't look like a net.
No, it was like a construction netting.
You would have still hurt yourself, I think.
Totally.
And that's when 7 blows his fucking brains out.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this movie is just.
And then how did they get 4 down? They don't show that.
That's a great question. They don't show how he gets down.
No.
There's a lot of things where we're like,
yeah.
Like when there's a point where Ryan Reynolds' character went to Turkestan by himself, got bombed out with sarin gas, then came all the way back and was like, we got to kill this motherfucker.
Yeah.
That was not explained at all. He was just there. I don't know how he got there, how long it took him,
maybe
how much time passed.
He was doing like surveillance recon.
Yeah, but we didn't even, like, that whole scene was like,
yeah.
I don't get it. They just wanted to show us how bad Rovak was. But so at this point, I love, there was a couple things that happened in that chase scene. Like, they threw a grenade at 4 and it blew up a fucking wall.
Yeah.
And everywhere he went,
they were right behind.
Right, this is another one of those things. Like, right behind him. He's fast. He's running.
He does parkour. That's his thing. But the 4 bumbling henchmen are like right behind him. Okay.
Oh, and then he was hiding, and they, I loved this, the aim of the bad guys.
Yeah.
Throwing the grenades onto a girder suspended in midair. Not 1, but 2 grenades.
Yeah.
I've tried throwing garbage in the garbage can at work. I will be 3 feet away from it going, Kobe, and I'll just miss it by like 2 feet. I'm horrible. Your aim isn't, like, did you practice throwing grenades? It's like,
maybe.
You're landing it in a 6-inch wide gap.
And then it blows up all the metal bars and stuff.
And it wouldn't have, like, they're just frag grenades. They're not like C4. They're not blowing up cabling. They're just like, they're surrounded by steel too. So they're blasting one direction. They're not blowing that entire bundle of steel girders apart.
Yeah.
Just getting super technical. That's my third problem with this movie. The inconsistency of the grenade power.
20 minutes in.
But they did save him.
Yeah.
Which I was really stoked on.
Same.
But what I didn't understand is that in the next scene, Buddy's just like, no, we had to save him. We don't leave any man behind. My name's Blaine. And everyone else is like, I'm Chris. I'm Jennifer. I'm so-and-so. I'm Javier.
Actually, it's, you got Javier, right?
Javier. I was making up the other ones.
It's Camille, Billy, Blaine, and...
Billy Blaine.
Fuck, what's her name? What's
Amelia?
Five's name? Yes.
Amelia.
Yeah.
Amelia! But they just, no hesitation, just like, this is my name. Fuck one.
Yeah.
We're done with your rules.
Like Seven
like
has
each
only
other.
been in the group like a few days, and they're like, no, we'll give it up. Fuck the number thing.
Because, at this point, I'm not sure where we are in time. Is it, because we had 4 months to Day of the Dead. Is this right before? It's like 3 days to Day of the Dead, isn't it?
Yeah, Day of the Dead is on November 2nd, I think.
So they've actually known each other for almost 4 months at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he's like, fuck you, we're a family. I'm telling you my name. That's it. But we never get one's name.
Never, ever, 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 ever.
That's why I think we're not going to, I think that's why it's going to be a sequel. There has to be. Because we got to learn his name eventually. Maybe in the trilogy ender. In the
yes.
8 Underground.
Eight.
What are you going to...
8 Underground, and the new number 8 we're just introduced to dies 20 minutes in.
What's the sequel called? Like 6 Underground 2.
7 Underground.
6 Underground 3.
The most underground.
Or it's just going to be like 6 Underground, Terrorist Threat. 6 Underground, Terrorist Threat 2. We're back again with Dom and
Dumber.
his crew. Fast and the Furious meets 6 Underground. Episode
the best
14.
collab ever.
That would be ridiculous.
Yeah, Vin Diesel and Ryan Reynolds. He'd be like, all right, Beefcake, come on.
And Jason Statham.
And The Rock.
Hold on. Oh, The Rock too. Fuck.
Yes.
Make
it.
This has to be made. This has to be made.
Yes.
Fast and the Furious Underground 6.
The fate. The fate of 8 Underground.
The fast fate of the Furious Underground 6. There it is.
Abu Dhabi Drift. Boop, 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 boop,
do, 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 na, na.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I actually wrote this down. I was like, they all give their names immediately. We won't get ones till the end, I'm sure. When he's dying, maybe.
Oh.
That's what I thought. I'm like, maybe he's gonna die. He's like,
maybe.
My name's Chris. Tell my mother I love her. Just kidding, she's dead.
Just kidding, you don't know who she is?
You don't know anything. No, I'm just kidding, I'm not dead. He's just back.
Yeah.
Oh, he quotes Eminem at one point.
I know. He's like, if you had one shot.
One opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted.
Would you hold on to it?
Would you capture it? Or just
let it slip?
Yo, his palms are sweaty.
Yeah.
These weak
and
arms
then
are heavy.
7 is like, is that Eminem? And the dictator's brother was like.
What did he say? Like, it really hit home or it really resonated. Something along those lines.
Oh, he said, you gave me goosebumps.
Yo. Spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti.
Da, da, da,
Then they had the fake Scottish accents.
I loved it.
Which were really good.
He's like, had a bad masturbating accident.
Yeah, he's dead. Oh, no, shit, wrong guy. He's alive. I love that. Just recover. He's like, yeah, he's dead. Because really, he could have been like, he just died today.
Yeah.
You don't know.
You don't know, bitch ass.
So what did they set shit in that place? I can't remember. I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
That was the power plant they fucked up.
Yeah.
Suspend your belief. Or is it disbelief? It's belief. One, I don't know. I mean, I'm probably saying
your
it wrong.
belief.
Yeah. I think someone once said, suspend your disbelief. And I was like, that sounds right. You said it with such conviction.
Yeah.
But it was wrong.
And then they took over the satellite so that the dictator's brother, who's Democratic, could start a rebellion. And then they take over the wave channels. And then that's when they like break the fourth wall kind of. And they're like, who picked this song?
And 4's like, I did. It's great. It's a perfect song.
Yeah, you're welcome.
If you listen to the lyrics, it is the perfect song.
Yeah.
I ain't going to wave my white flag. I'm going to fight, or something like that.
Yeah. And then the civilians immediately had like pitchforks and signs.
They had everything.
Yeah. They were ready to fucking rebel. They had their flags waving, their signs saying fuck.
Banners, full length, like 12-foot banners that 6 people have to carry.
Yeah.
Like, how did they organize this so fast?
This was the point where I was like, why do I like this movie so much? What?
This was one of my favorite lines in the movie. This is so bad. Where the dictator's like, run them over. They're not my people anymore.
Yeah.
And it's just like plow through.
Yeah.
It would be tough being a dictator's henchman.
Yeah.
You just got to be cool with murdering anyone.
Yeah.
And just not give a fuck about it. Yeah, be cold as ice.
Mm-hmm. You're as cold as ice. And a sacrifice of love. I don't know the words anymore.
Run them over!
Yeah, true.
So this
Lee.
is, oh yeah, we kind of forget that one is like a magnet genius and has invented like the magnets of the future.
That are in cell phones and
they're everywhere.
Teslas and shit.
Like they did a really good, I actually thought they did a great job of that, like kind of letting us forget that.
Yeah.
And then at one point we're like, what the fuck are they throwing in the water? These weird yellow flat things where I'm like, are they submersibles? Are they?
Yeah,
I thought they were gonna
getaway
escape
stuff?
on it.
Yeah, like
but
little boats to run away on.
they were magnets, which makes for like one of the most exciting, unique scenes in a film.
Yeah.
Because he's like, welcome to the world's biggest magnet. He basically turns this boat into a magnet with these like submersible magnets he puts around the ship and can control it with his phone. And just because didn't realize at one point when he hits the magnet, I'm like, how are all the guys flying? Because they're wearing chest armor with metal in them.
And all their guns.
Yeah, and our team is wearing composite Kevlar, and they're like, I fucking hope this works. And plastic guns too, and it's like this is awesome.
And it was thought out. It's brilliant.
Because like I'm like, there's no way. Oh shit! And there's like, you said you love the slow motion scenes.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the one is like, I'm like, as you say that, I'm like, this is hilarious. But he gets like a fruit bowl to the nuts.
Yeah.
Like hard to the nuts. I'm like, oh man, that
bad. Is a Michael Bay thing.
This movie had just that, the Michael Bay comedy peppered all through it. It wasn't in your face. There was a lot of like moments where you're like, why'd they cut to that old lady yelling at the phone? This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And while they're driving through the streets, or like, the puppies. Just the weird little like boom, boom, bam, bam. Just put those there, that there, that there. This is hilarious. Man.
I know.
This is on my fucking like favorite action movie list.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But yeah, so can't remember who the fuck jammed a grenade in someone's mouth, but I wrote down grenade in the mouth.
7 put a flashbang.
Oh, it was a flashbang.
In the bad guy's mouth. They like turned the corner and then the bad guy was like, ah! And then, he put a flashbang in his mouth and pushed him and then like head explosion.
Blew his mind.
Oh, literally, yeah. And then one was like, oh, that's disgusting. And 7 was like, it was a flashbang.
I thought it was a grenade. I missed that. But yeah, it makes, because like shoving a grenade in someone's mouth would be fucking hard.
Yeah.
You're like putting a pool ball in someone's mouth.
You'd have to break all their teeth. I know.
I've heard stories of people like doing that pool ball in the mouth and they can't get it out. Just that thought of like, not being able to move your jaw.
Fuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
So 4 is, we've talked about this earlier, 4 is unarmed on the top of this boat.
Yeah.
Getting whooped by this fucking henchman. And this is where Ryan Reynolds' character is like, he's like, nope, we're going back for 4. Not leaving him. Where are you, buddy? Oh, in the meantime, too, the dictator's brother has gone to his generals and been like, fuck my brother.
Yeah.
Help me out.
Get me out of here.
Let's overthrow this asshole. We're done. And then, boom, we don't see him again. until this scene where Ryan Reynolds does say 4.
Thank
and
God.
There's a chopper that shows up, and this is where I was like, hey, what happened to fucking Buddy's brother in
Yeah.
the military? And then by the time the dictator gets to the shore, our team has already jumped onto the helicopter and got to the shore, picked up the dictator and been like, surprise, motherfucker, we got you. They're all on the chopper.
Yeah.
Waiting for him. And he's like, where are you taking me? And it's like his brother flying the chopper. I'm like, oh man, this is just too good.
I know.
This is just too good.
His brother's like, shut the fuck up.
And this is great because he's like, we're going to give you the justice you deserve. We're going to feed you to the fucking wolves. So long, sucker.
And then the dictator's like, don't let those touch me.
It's like, no, buddy, you're dead.
Yeah.
You're toast. That would be like a horrible way to go.
Oh, I know. Just brutally attacked by a group of people who hate your fucking guts.
So then we get to the wrap up. There's a voiceover in the wrap up, and we see Ariana. And this, I was a little confused.
Yeah.
We see Ariana with a kid, and Ryan Reynolds staring at the kid like, oh my God, it's my kid. But I'm like, it hasn't been long enough. And then I realized, oh yeah, the past was the past.
when he and Ariana hooked up. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's in New York now. Obviously, his son is there. He's dead. Because we saw pictures of her on the dashboard of his plane when he died. So what a dick move.
I know.
Knock up your girlfriend. You're a fucking billion. I hope he said that kid. Oh, I guess, you know what?
Yeah, he did at the end.
Yeah, because that kid, that too. But that kid was at a private school, right? Is that where she was picking him up?
Yeah.
So yeah, she's already set.
Yeah.
All right, he did the right thing.
Yeah.
He died, left him a whole bunch of money.
Yeah.
But, oh my God. Okay, then we see 5 and 4.
5 and 5.
Climbing.
You were so mad.
That shot annoyed me because they're climbing side by side on a mountain, both on a rope. You do not climb top rope or lead climb side by side with somebody ever. The person is belaying you from below. You're clipping in and climbing on your own. So if anything, she should have been belaying him or vice versa. They should not have been climbing on a mountain together. Otherwise, they're free soloing, which means they're both fucking stupid and they're probably going to die. That's all I had to say.
And I had no idea. I was like, yeah, they're climbing, they're together. And Jeff was like,
No,
this is all wrong.
fucking wrong.
And then, so 2 and 3 are together. 2 goes and meets 3's mom. And then 4 and 5 are together. And we find out that 1 has his, girlfriend or maybe wife, we don't know, and son. And 7 is, hello.
He was smiling at the end about something because what the fuck did he do? He was like, ha ha, big smile on his face. I remember going, what are you smiling about?
I think he was just like with the group.
He put something down or he threw something or he left something or I can't remember. I have to check. Doesn't matter. It's not important. That was the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Michael Bay.
I know.
Out of the fucking park.
He just needs a rated R vehicle.
Yes, because this was by far one of the funnest movies I've watched in a while. It was pretty well written. It was shot like Michael Bay never fucks up shooting a story. Like there's a few times you're like, man, there's a lot of angles from this, but it's exciting and it's cool.
Yeah.
And it's just entertaining as fuck. I would recommend this to anybody I talk to. I'll be like, you need to watch this movie. This is a great movie.
Same.
I'm recommending this to tons of people. I'm recommending this to you people out there. If you're listening, watch 6 Underground.
Honestly,
it's really
watch
good.
it. It is.
Because my friend Blake and I just watched this terrible movie called Dragged Across Concrete with Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn. It got a 75% on Rotten Tomatoes and like 70 from the viewers. It got a 7 out of 10 on IMDb. It was 2 hours and 38 minutes long. An hour in, I went, holy shit, we're still an hour and 40 minutes from the end. I go, I don't know what this fucking movie's about. It's not good. The dialogue was brutal. The writing was garbage. The cinematography was good. But it was like they would introduce characters, and that character would die. Introduce another character, has nothing to do with the story. I'm like, what the fuck is the point of this?
Oh, that's annoying.
Oh, like we got an hour 40 in. I went, ugh. I said, I don't want to turn it off, but I kind of want to turn it off. But we're already invested an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's just finish it.
Yeah.
He's like, we got to the end and he goes, I'm sorry. It was a recommendation from like Anthony Jeselnik, and he's like, I'm going to trust Jeselnik. I'm like, okay. And after the movie, he goes, I don't think I trust.
I've never trusted Jeselnik.
I don't trust him at all. It was garbage. But man, I'm going to recommend this to everybody. Mm-hmm. I score this movie. Oh man, 8.25.
Ooh.
Pink bulletproof masks.
Okay.
Out of 10 forklift forks to the neck.
Whoa. I will give this. I'm also going to do, you did 8.25. I'll do 8.5. 8.5. Eight and a half stolen diamond necklaces out of 10 pre-made rebellion signs.
Damn. It's a great movie.
It was so good.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Fucking Rotten Tomatoes giving it 41%. Fuck that.
This is definitely one of those movies where if I'm at home and I'm like, I just want some background sound and I don't want to pay attention, this is going to be something I throw on.
Yep.
Because eventually I'll just like sit down and be like, oh yeah, I forgot about this. This is good. Man, it was really good.
Yeah.
And I don't care what anybody says.
No. Come at us.
If you got something to say, fucking won't you make a comment somewhere, like on Facebook or Instagram or anywhere.
Yeah, tell us how wrong we are.
Tell us how wrong we are. Or just watch it and then agree with us. You know? If you want, I don't care.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want. I don't give a shit.
Live your life.
Yeah. All right, anyway. Well, let's call it there. We've mentioned all the shit. We've talked about stuff we want to talk about.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Let's start coughing
Oh
again.
my God.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
This is Real Garbage.